Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. Hello, hello, Cancers. How are you guys doing? Woo, it's a beautiful day. Now, we got to practice our breathing. You know that. Come on now. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Let's inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And shake it off. Come on, Cancers. Cancers in the house. How you guys doing today? I am doing fine. Thanks for asking. I just feel so positive. I feel so happy. Now, you know, we are entering into this angel realm right now. Okay? Angels all around. This is where we get in tune with ourselves and we work our best to figure things out. But we keep an open mind. We practice our breathing. We manifest what we want to turn into reality, our feelings. So let's step in and find out what is going on. Yes, yes, yes. I know that so much is in the world. I hope everybody stays safe and protect themselves. Don't fight battles that don't need to be fought. Just stay in tune and positive. Speak to us, spirits, on behalf of our wonderful, wonderful Cancer family. Allow them to listen and hear and to take action when needed. Help them to unveil messages that are meant for them, even if they have to put it in a compartment away for another day and apply it later on down the line. But let's see what is being told to us. Spirit animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. Remember, I was talking earlier and I was saying that, when you become part of something bigger than yourself, you're able to embrace everything that comes your way. You want to stay focused. You want to stay with your mind willing and able to receive messages that are meant for you. And when you get in tune with your intuition, it's like you gain a superpower in a sense. It's like you see things that you would not normally see in everyday activities. When you get in tune with yourself, you get to pick up on vibrations, those vibes. You feel it instinctively in part of you because that's when people listen, okay, let me explain this. Let's say you ever see people give people eye contact and that's nonverbal communication. So you're able to see things you normally would not see because of how in tune with yourself you're becoming. So when they're telling you here, thank you for Animal Kingdom for blessing my path with love. Even if you've gone through certain paths, you've taken a journey here and a journey there. And as you're traveling, you're picking up the sense. Like if it's an animal, think about it. Animals are always sniffing and trying to figure things out. They'll find things that they didn't even know was hidden. When you get in tone with your animal intuition, your instincts, you start getting certain vibrations that make you more aware of things going on in your life. That's why even with dogs, think about it. They have different, hunting dogs, everything, protectors. When a dog senses something, it's like it opens its mind and its nostrils in the sense of picking up. That's why they have them when they're looking for people. They're sniffing at some of their belongings so they could pick up on that trail, pick up on that scent. When you have that animal magnetism in the sense that you have overcome so many things, but you're seeking more. And when you get in tune with yourself, you start being able to sniff out what is meant for you to understand and for you to pick up. You don't let things go. You want to be able to understand the person that you're with, the life that you're leading, and you are in tune with everything. You know, it's for your greater good, it's for your growth. So you're sniffing in the direction, in a sense, of where you want to be, where you see yourself. And you're thankful for it because it's helping you to allow information to travel through you so that you're able to be your best self and grow. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And that's what I'm saying to you. When you shift like that, you are seeking out your true path, your true journey, and you're allowing love in your life, understanding in your life, you're gaining knowledge along the way. That's a beautiful thing. That's a clear your vibes. Thank you, Angel, for clearing my energy field. See? Did I not just say that? For clearing your energy field. It's for letting you assimilate into life's purpose for you, but you're picking up the messages along the way and trying to decipher and see which is best for you to achieve your goals. When you get into this mode, you are gaining clarity and understanding your purpose while you're traveling on this journey. You get to apply what it is you've learned already and what you still have to continue learning in order for you to get through this phase. It's a growth path. It's a growth path for you. And once you stay focused and you keep listening, people like to talk, but they don't listen. Cancer, you talk at times, but people got to pull things out of you. That's especially when you get inside the realm of understanding. Cancers, I am so proud of you because you've been on a journey for real. You are learning to get in tune with your feelings, listen to your intuition because a lot of times you react according to emotion, and when you're trying to feel your destiny and achieve what it is you're seeking, you go through ups and downs as you continue to decipher the information. This is an important phase in your life because it's like you've been listening to yourself. You've been listening to yourself, and that's important. A lot of times, we as people don't listen to ourselves. We listen to what other people got to say. We don't listen to ourselves, our intuition. Sometimes people could spur a question on you, and you don't know the answer. But if you were more in tune with yourself, is there like what's your blood pressure recently? They want to see signs of you taking care of yourself. When you start getting into these modes and getting closer to understanding who you are, for every little thing, if you get an ache in your knee, an ache in your neck, an ache in your back, you pick up on those vibrations. You pick up on those signs. Sometimes you're around certain people, and I literally had a friend that every time she was around certain people, she would throw up. I don't know if it's the scent that they gave. Well, sometimes you'll have people like my daughter might say, Mom, it's something with this person's vibe. I'm not really feeling them like that. There are times your little kids will tell you, I don't like so and so, and I don't like that. And you just brush it off or you apologize if they said it out loud. But it's like your spirit, your body has something off where this person is concerned. And a lot of times it's not who they appear to be. You are getting in that mode right now, Cancer, because before you just speak out of emotion, somebody said something that upset you, you responded. Now, you don't say anything most of the time. You just dwell in that place where you are. And then people don't know how to communicate with you because you don't tell them, this bothered me, that bothered me. You just bury it in a sense. And it takes a toll on you when you're around that person because that person could end up making you sick because that's a bad energy as far as you're concerned. So, what I'm saying is, when you now are working towards picking up on that energy and getting in tune with your intuition, you're listening to your inner self and your inner power and recognizing who's for you and who's not, who needs to be part of your life and who needs to be blocked out. You have also ghosted a few people recently that just you don't feel like they in tune with you. And that's your intuition. That's how you feel. And that's because you're coming more aligned and in tune with your innermost self. You're starting to listen, not just listen, you're starting to hear and deciphering that information to figure out, do I really want to be with this person? Is this person really for me? Before, you didn't know, when you would go through the process and take you up and down and deal with it. Now you're starting to recognize who you are, what you want, and how to listen. How to listen. That's a big deal. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Lessons. Love teaches us many lessons. Because of your experiences, Cancer, you picked up on a lot of clues along the way. You, like I said, you're starting to decipher who you should move forward with and who needs to be part of your past. There have been so many lessons that have been revealed to you that now that you're deciphering information, manifesting on what it is you're seeking, you're starting to elevate because now you're in tune with who you are. This is beautiful. This is a transformational change right now, because the old Cancer was sitting there sulking and dwelling on past hurts and ills that have been bestowed upon you. But the new Cancer is like, listen, I see that this person doesn't mean me well. I see that this person is really for me. Before, you were hoping they were for you, but not paying attention to the signs. Now that you're growing and understanding your intuition, listening to the messages, you're picking up on the different signs, and you're listening to the different messages that are meant for you and letting you know how to move. Thinking. Yes, you are. You may be on someone's mind, because somebody is feeling you. Somebody's wanting to be with you. In Cancer, there's always somebody feeling you and wanting to be with you. The issue is the lack of communication that comes from you. That's why through these lessons that you're learning, you're realizing the differences in people, their emotions, how they respond, and how they check for you. And you're more alert. So people are not going to be able to pull the wool over your eyes like they were able to in the past. It's either they for you or against you. And at this point in your junction, you're like, this part of the junction is where you control things now, because you know what you want, you know who's for you, you're able to decipher messages, you could pick up on codes, eye contact, you can basically smell them out. You hear what I'm saying? Smell them out. I love how these cards reflect so much of you, Cancer. This is like, you're on top of your game. Great things are on the way for you, because you are able to pick up vibrations, smell out, sense, and what they're going to do on the path if they're there for you, or to dump crap. You know what I mean? you get to, we all experience certain people in our lives. But when you get in touch with who you are and you recognize people right off the bat that don't need to be part of your life other than being from a distance. Some people are meant to be in the inner circle. Some people are meant to be in the outer circle. You're now understanding which people to apply where. You understand that? You weren't able to decipher until they did something before. Now you're able to pick up on the vibes organically, naturally, automatically. And that's a big deal. It's a big deal. People don't realize, I'm telling you, when you start getting deep into yourself and realizing who's for you and who's against you, your life will change. And Cancer, you're showing to the effect that I'm not taking people's crap and BS anymore. I'm coming out. I'm going to shine. And don't try to dim my light, and I won't try to dim yours. But don't try to touch my switch knowing that you don't have good intentions. I'm tired of the status quo. I want people that mean me well and will continue forging forward, believing that being a part of my life is a blessing, not something that you're trying to take advantage of. And you're starting to let the truth reign with you. Cancers, it's a new day, it's a new time, and you're doing things a new way. Hello? Hello, somebody? Hello. You hear me? Sometimes you go through so much stuff in life that you just want to scream. And then there are other times that you can't believe you were able to resolve an issue. I always love people that can think on their feet. You be like, dang, They thought of a solution just like that. And you always say, that's why they the manager, or that's why they should be the manager. It's people that come into your life that are able to reach you by teaching you something new. You don't want people that don't bring something to the table to you. And you're starting to realize that now, Cancers. If you're not bringing nothing to the table, unless I'm feeding the homeless, you can't sit down here and eat with me. Some people, you help people every now and then, but some people take advantage, don't they? Oh my gosh. So you thinking about everything right now. The angels got you thinking about stuff and you getting deep within your thoughts. That's a beautiful thing. Denial. See the truth in the situation. Now, I know that sometimes it bugs you when there are people that you thought were a certain way and they're not. Some people expect those type of people that come and try to sit down in the chair next to them, only trying to pick their mouth to get information for their own benefit. Not people that care about you, want to help you, want to grow with you, and help you to find resolutions. Now, somebody's contributing in your life. That's a great thing. That's a blessing. But when you get your intuition feeling that there's an interior motive behind what they're doing, listen. Listen to yourself. That part of yourself speaks when you don't hear. You understand? That part of yourself speaks when you don't hear. So if it's something that you are meant to hear, the actions will play, but the other part of you is going to break it down so they know what's going on. That's strategically planning. Some people are intentionally, strategically ambiguous, and they kind of want you to feel a little uneasy as they continue to do what they're doing, but they're not on the up and up. They camouflage who they really are. You don't need to do that. You know who you are as you continue to grow in self, but it takes a lot of work for you to get in tune with yourself and recognize the people that are coming out strong against you rather than the people that are there willing to work with you and build. Consider the people in your circle and ask yourself the questions. Which ones are sincere and which ones aren't? Don't be in denial because somebody may have been a childhood friend or a family member and you figuring automatically they on your side when they're not. So through this phase, and you have to go through many phases, Cancer, so that you could be stronger when you settle down, when you make that way for yourself, when you clear that path, where you arrive at your destination. You got to seriously listen to your intuition. To your intuition. Listen to yourself. It's so important. And right now with you in that thinking mode and the lessons you have learned, you're not denying the truth to yourself anymore or any longer. You realize that there's some people in your circle that are not meant to be in there. Now the hard work comes. What are your senses picking up? What is your intuition telling you? Who is the one that needs to be afar? Not in the immediate time frame, but a distance. Who is that? You're starting to pull up all of this. This is where your strength is coming. And this is a good thing because you're able to open your mind's eye, open your eyes to see the possibilities as well as what you've been denying all along. I'm telling you, when you start getting in touch with yourself, Cancer, opening your heart and opening your feelings and pinpointing who has your back and who's playing games, then you could be cool as a cucumber because you're starting to get more in tune with who you are for immediate growth. My husband used to say to me, not everybody that's smiling in your face is your friend. And I love to smile, I love to laugh and joke around. And then when you think of some of the things people have said and done, it's like, wow. My husband say, I told you. I'm like, wow. You don't even know sometimes when you're not in tune with you, there's always going to be something that clicks that's going to make you realize that person is not really for me. And then you could no longer deny them. You could no longer stand in denial. This is a learning venture for you right now. This is where you're going to open your mind, body, soul, and spirit and invite in understanding, invite in knowledge and change, and recognize those for and those against. It doesn't matter if somebody's for or against you. The point is, if they want to be in your immediate circle, you have to know that there's a certain amount of trust, love, and being, not somebody trying to cut you down while you're hanging from the ropes, trying to pull yourself up. You keep climbing, keep climbing, keep pulling, keep through going through the struggle until you arrive at where you need to be. But open your eyes. Don't be blindsided that people in their ulterior motives. Don't do it. Start listening to yourself, getting in tune with yourself. And when you have to stop and pause for a minute, ask yourself, how do you feel about this scenario? Because when you wake up in the morning, that's the direction you're headed. So make sure you know tonight where you want to be, where you want to go, who should be and who shouldn't in your life. I'm telling you this for a reason. Be aware of the people in your environment, Cancers. But don't always accuse people. Get to know people to figure out if they're sincere or not. But if you get in this ill-knowing feeling in your belly, listen to that as well. It's about growth. It's about understanding. It's about love. It's about taking a leap in life, a leap of faith, and keep going. Keep going and keep going. Garnetqueentarot here, where we are inspired to rise. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And open your heart, Cancers, and be able to pinpoint the distractions so you could still move forward without them. Okay? So don't give up on you. And if you feel a certain way, listen to and ask yourself why. Why? And why? Take care. Talk soon. Garnetqueentarot here saying, thank you for visiting the channel. You are appreciated. Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. Talk soon. Take care.